Katherine, what was the mood of the demonstrators like?
Well, immense frustration, anger, obviously, that it has come to this, and that the depth of issues and misogynistic attitudes, not to mention behaviours of some of the Metropolitan Police, but I think also a huge determination that things must change. The demonstration was at the Met Police headquarters, of course, which is actually literally a couple of minutes round the corner from Big Ben. And the rotten apples, it was really quite striking. 1,071. That's the number of Metropolitan Police officers who are being or have been investigated about potential sexual misconduct or domestic abuse claims. And we hear, don't we, after the murder of Sarah Everard by Wayne Couzens, oh, well, you know, there's the occasional bad apple. There's a few bad apples in the police. Well, it does look like it's considerably more than a few. This, of course, all triggered by the conviction of David Carrick, a serving police officer now sacked earlier in the week, convicted of 49 crimes against women, including 24 rapes. The chief of the Metropolitan Police, Sir Mark Rowley, has now said very publicly that they are sorry and that he should never have become a police officer in the first place, because 20 years ago, before he even joined the police, there were serious allegations against him. There were then 9 further incidents that were not sufficiently investigated, including back only in July 2021, he was arrested for rape, but the Met did not view it as sufficiently serious to suspend him from duty. So obviously, real anger at the huge dysfunction at the heart of the capital's police service.
Absolutely dreadful, isn't it? Now, do you think that the protest will actually make any difference to the Met's efforts to clean itself up?
Well, I think there is now huge pressure on the Metropolitan Police. This is so damning and so public. Refuge, of course, is the biggest domestic abuse charity in the UK. They say that 1 in 4 women during their lifetime will be subject to domestic abuse, and that every 30 seconds a woman rings the police with that sort of complaint. Now, of course, the police are often our first port of call, aren't they, when we're vulnerable, when we're in need of support. And the idea that there are a potentially considerable number of male police officers operating still who are guilty of some of these crimes is absolutely terrifying for women, and trust is very, very difficult to get back, isn't it, once it's been lost.